We're at Indianapolis, in F1 cars, with the slipstream turned up to 10x, what could possibly go wrong? I'm on the full oval with 19 other cars. Let's get right into the race. Well, you can clearly see who I want to win the championship here. It's the 8th of December as of recording this, so you can tell me who actually won the title. It's lights out and away we go. It's a clumsy start as I crash into the back of the fin. Some of the other drivers are struggling with the complexity of the circuit layout. If I can't get up to speed now, I'll have next to zero chance of catching up those cars in front, so acceleration is really important even though I'm still using the default setup. This will now be an easy pass because of the Estonian's lack of acceleration and of course the 10x slipstream. This event caused a rapid ego inflation of the Estonian, resulting in an incident suspiciously similar to Hamilton and Verstappen in Silverstone. I'll really have to get up to speed now or I'll have to swerve about the whole width of the track to keep these fellas from getting any slipstream or overtaking. Somehow I've kept enough speed to catch up to the same Estonian, who also probably lost some speed. With of course the slipstream I'm able to squeeze onto the grass and overtake. Well, actually the AI cars tend to weave about on straights for whatever reason. Assetto Corsa is not really designed for oval racing. Also there's no option for rolling starts, so at least the F1 start was more authentic. CPU occupancy is now over 99%, taking this relatively fast 6-core beast to its knees with only 2 other programs open plus some background processes. It tends to happen when a lot of cars get glitchy, crashing into the walls and weaving all over the place. This shouldn't be very surprising. What did I say about oval racing in this game? I thought that these smoke signals would be of interest, but no, it looks like it's been used to hide a scuffle between the cars up ahead. Red Bulls, of course. Well, I'll speed this up to get through the rest of the race, not without some retirements though. Some of the AI cars decided to give up on life because of the complicated 4-turn layout requiring extreme concentration. Unfortunately I was never able to catch up to those cars in front and I ended up in 5th place. How about another race? I have decided to add a few buses into the mix because if this race was not absolutely deadly already, it will be soon. I installed this Alexander ALX 400 from Assetto Land. I can provide the download link if you want. Basically it's a double-decker bus, and there will be 10 of them on the grid. I will now drive the Huzz car which should hopefully be able to keep up with the buses. Of course in the mod all of the cars are equally fast, but I want some variety. Let's see what happens this time round as I rev up the engine once again. Lights out and away we go. The Red Bulls in front really seem to be stuck behind the buses, but now a gap has opened up and I'll see if I can get through it. Well, the AI don't seem to have the best spatial awareness and I have been spun round. These buses won't be going far anytime soon and the Red Bulls don't know what a gap is or how to find it. I thought that at least one other Red Bull would be able to get through, but I should better get going now as the buses start to open up gaps. Up ahead now will be a game of dodging mobile chicanes at speed. I'm not sure why I went around the outside here, but that was fun. I definitely won't be able to get through those buses going too wide there, so I put the left tires on the grass and went on the inside. Well, that doesn't look good up ahead. If I started braking any later then I definitely would have crashed into one of those buses. On closer inspection, the Red Bull seems to be hesitant because of the bus that is clearly going in the wrong direction. After inspection, I crashed into this green bus because I apparently did not start braking early enough, which sent me into the wall. That bus certainly does not seem to be Euro 6 emissions compliant as it's being held up by a very confused Red Bull which squeezed me into the barrier for whatever reason. The smokescreen tactic from the cars in front has not worked on me unfortunately for them, but again it's a really tight squeeze for a racetrack which is supposed to be one of the widest in the world. That concludes the various shenanigans on the start-finish straight, not before I pass these 2 buses not wanting to get involved in the mess. This Frenchman has been caught dawdling behind the Italian bus and it's an easy overtake for me. Bad news now for the entire country of Mexico and grand total of 0 Mexican fans in the grandstands as Perez has just retired. Putting a pathetic yellow flag in the top right of the screen won't do much for the chaos, but at least they're trying. Now it's bad news for the entire country of the Netherlands and Austria, 500,000 closeted British and Mexican Max fans, and 3 people in Belgium. Oh look, it's another Red Bull trying to go down the inside, but now it's strapped between buses, so it's really not having a good time now. And with that peaceful half of a lap, it's the end of the race. How did I do according to the game? Well, I'll see you all next week, and here is the outro.